Hey friends, it's Nine Morrison again, giving you a tour of some of my workflows in Flodesk. So we're already here in Flodesk on my workflows, and as you can see as I scroll down, I've got quite a few workflows. But the reason I have so many workflows is because I have a lot of freebies, and for each one of my freebies, I have a workflow for them. Now, up here at the top, we've got some of my workflows that are more frequently used in that almost every single person who heads onto our email list is going to start on this wedlocks what's it called, this workflow. All right, so I'm going to go ahead right here onto the wedlocks workflow, and I'm going to go ahead and edit it so that you can see what's inside the workflow. So you can see here that this is already published, but when we go to edit, it's always going to pause your workflow and you have to turn it back on after you're done editing. You got to remember to do that and remember to republish it, okay? All right, so we're opening this workflow up, and as you can see, these are all the different segments that are triggered into this workflow. That's basically all of our segments are triggered into this workflow. I mean, we've got our booked brides, our leads, and also anybody who has any of our freebies or has taken our quiz or anything like that. So over here, our first email is a little bit about wedlock. So we always put that as the title. So I'm going to actually go into this email so that you can see what it looks like. So anybody who downloads a freebie, anybody who fills out our inquiry form, anytime that we get somebody's email, like, or if they take our quiz or anything like that, it's going to put them into this first workflow that's going to tell them about us, about our company, and where they can go look at some other really great resources. Pretty simple, pretty easy, right? All right, so I'm finished with that. Every time I got to go back over here. All right, so I'm back here in the workflow. So it's going to automatically send them this first email immediately. Then there's a time delay of 5 days. You can set these time delays to whatever you want, weeks, months, days, whatever that time is, you do it. There's other time delays as well that could be, week, year specific. So then we're going back over here. And then our next one is what to expect from us, which gives them just a little list of what to expect from us. Then it waits 5 days and then it introduces me, the owner, waits 5 days, and then it gives them some advice. 3 questions to ask their wedding vendors that they're looking at. And then wait 5 days, and then it introduces them to Ryan. Ryan is actually my husband, and he does like all of our email correspondence between our brides. And so he's the one who has most of the contact with our brides. So it's always really important to introduce the man behind the emails. Then he waits 5 days and then gives them 411 on trials, waits 7 days, gives them some hair inspiration, and then some timeline advice. Some other really great things that you can do with your workflows is you want them to have a purpose, right? You want them to be serving people, educating them, giving them really great resources, and then you can start hitting them with some sales things. Occasionally, you can't be like super salesy and aggressive, but then our next one that we are probably going to add to this, because this definitely needs to be updated, is then we would add some sort of a time delay, and then we would do another email sequence with, hey, let's talk about our shop. We can send you hair recommendations for hair care products. Just fill out our form and we can send you recommendations for whatever your budget is, right? Then we can also talk about the makeup we retail. We can also talk about accessories or hair extensions. There's so many different things to talk about. You can also have a workflow that's just specifically for booked brides, right? The possibilities here are endless, but what you want to do is you want to make sure that each of your workflows has some sort of a purpose, right? And is either, it could be capturing leads. Some of your workflows is just to capture leads. Some of them are going to be to make sales. Some of them are going to convert interested brides into booked brides. So sometimes the goal is to get them to convert into a booked bride. So whatever that goal is, make sure that you know what your goal is with the workflow and who you're really targeting with that workflow. All right, my friends. So there is that. And that is our workflows. That's pretty much everything you need to know. I mean, it's super, super like simplified for you. All right, my friends, make sure that you go check down in the description below if you're interested in taking a look at Flodesk. I have a discount for you that gets you Flodesk for $19 a month, no matter how many subscribers you have, basically for life, I think. So, yeah, go check out that discount code because it is sweet. All right, my friends, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.